The redesign of the Student and Alumni Center is built by students for students. It is going to be displayed at the homecoming tailgate, and it is an accurate representation of what us CAPLA students have built and practiced throughout the 5 years.
What I'm learning as of now is how we can apply our designs to the real world and using a variety of techniques, tools, and equipment for us to help us bringing our designs to the real world.
For our design build studio, we came to the inspiration for this project, just wanting to provide a space for students to kind of get away from the day-to-day grind of the architecture school. So the space we have created allows for a lot of collaboration, privacy, kind of a space that kind of you make how you want it to be. We use a lot of natural materials throughout, so you will see a lot of wood, verticality, looking at the parametric shapes to create a space for lounging, create a space for pinup space, presentations. We wanted the space to be flexible, multi-use, and honestly just a place to kind of get away from that grind as I talked about. Should do a full cut now.
So right now we just finished up the seating component to what we're making, and the next component is basically these different segments of wood that create the Wildcat logo, which will be on the other end of the bench. So far, I think the most rewarding thing about this process is from seeing the renders and the drawings now to actually being able to build it and have it be showcased to alumni and students.
Some of the challenges we face during construction are learning how to use the CNC, troubleshooting it, getting the pieces right the first time, and then moving forward towards the process, getting the things perfect, getting the things nice and clean, and then setting up another process for everyone to be on the same page and get everything going.
I'm doing the sanding. We're assembling things, getting the wood joinery tied together. Right now I'm working on getting all the joints sanded. We're trying to get it all set in place so that we can get it here Friday for the alumni to see it and for us to give them feedback. This project's a lot of what we're doing in design build and what our current project is on. So it kind of ties everything together.
now we are taking our homecoming installation down to the mall for the homecoming tailgate tomorrow.
Really excited about this build. Hopefully we'll get a lot of people to get interested in architecture.
Shout out to everyone that's been a part of the team, the design build team, and everyone else throughout CAPLA helping to make this possible. What you're seeing is just a little sneak peek of what's to come to tomorrow. We're all very happy and proud with ourselves, and looking forward to tomorrow to unveil the true pride of CAPLA.
Three big things that kind of changed from our initial concept to our final proposal were the overall ergonomics of our homecoming installation, how the actual seating portion meant. Secondly, the overall flexibility within the space. This space here is going to be used for various different programmatic needs such as reviews, presentations, exhibit nights, even the job fair. So how can we influence flexibility into our design to make it so it's used for various ways? And then the last thing was function. What do we want this space to do? How can we incorporate all these different groups from the advisors, the Drockman Institute, faculty work, to the students? How can we get everybody's say and everybody's wants and needs to be all cohesive to fit within this space? This project was very unique. It was the first time within my 5 years in CAPLA I was actually working for a client. So our client here was an actual client team that consisted of advisors, the dean, and various other faculty members, as well as the students. The second thing that I also want to take away from this semester was working within a budget. A lot of times in the architecture curriculum, you kind of have an imaginary budget and there is no real budget. But with this, there was a strong threshold that we had to keep it under. So being able to create a product that we were proud of, that fit the needs of the client group, but also stay within that budget. And then the last kind of the main thing that I'm super happy that for myself and for our class this semester we accomplished is kind of seeing things come from the original sketches to 3D printed models to actual full-scale physical mock-ups. Just seeing that process come to fruition, go from paper to real life. I'm super grateful for this process, and yeah, I hope to take the lessons that I've learned with me wherever I go.